Don's Manufactory. I'm about to put the rear window back in, so I just grabbed the weather strip here. So first thing out of the chute, this doesn't look too bad. What I tend to do is want to take a rag with some lacquer thinner and run around the grooves just to make sure there's no mold release agent left in the groove. That way the sealer, whatever sealer I use, will stick. Makes it last longer. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to replace the back glass. I was just out looking at it, and it's just a little too rough in terms of the tint being faded, and there's some scratches in it. Probably kind of like diamond ring washing the rear window type thing. You know, just squirrely scratches on the inside of the glass. Anyway, I just decided I'd replace it. So actually it's hard to find somebody who will install the glass on these cars. They say, well, the problem is that either the car is too good and the paint is too tender, so they don't want to mess with it, or the car isn't good enough and they leak bad and so they're hard to do. That being said, so they don't want to install it, but they also won't sell me the glass. I finally found somebody that I normally do work with. I've worked with for house windows and stuff. So I was a former customer, and they didn't want to install it either, but hey, this guy would sell me the glass. So, windshield and back glass at my door, $432. I'm down with that. That's going to be great. So I'm just buying regular glass like I've always done, and I'll put it in myself. So that's the story of that. So there'll be a slight delay. I just called them, and they said they'll have the glass in hand in an hour and a half. So that's pretty dang good. That sure beats ordering it online.
And here the glass has arrived. First order of business, clean it all up, get all the any goo off of it, and then put the gasket on there. And of course, after the gasket is cleaned of its mold release, it's actually a lot more difficult to get it on the glass because it doesn't want to slide worth a dang. You can see me working it there. It goes on there, but it sticks good. Okay, so putting it in there, I slide the bottom in place, and that only takes a second. So I made my own tool. It's just a number 1 screwdriver that I put a tip on and put a little bend on it there. It actually works really good. Those bottom corners are the hardest thing to get started, but once that's done, it just rolls the gasket just fine. I've done the cord method, and it just doesn't work as well as this. It really doesn't take very long to put this back glass in. Just working it, getting it all put in place there. Now I'm just making sure that the gasket is in place all the way around and that the glass and the gasket are centered in the opening. If the glass isn't cut just right, those upper corners can be a little shy of sealing. And yep, you saw that correctly. I put the glass in dry.
All right, the back glass is in. Thanks for watching Don's Manufactory. I will yak at you later.
So here's some pics of the All Ford picnic. Happens every August here in town. And these are from before COVID. So folks just get together and have some eats, talk about their cars, and do a little bench racing.